Currently, you're on your way to a suspicious location sent to you in a suspicious email that you got because you accepted a suspicious job offer online. Long story short, you've been desperate for money, especially fast money. You don't even know what your job is yet, just where you have to go. But you do know that it's supposed to be simple and does not require any particular skill or talent. So perfect for somebody like you. And yes, this is all extremely shady, but your desperation outweighs your common sense at this moment. You need money, and the job offered a lot of it. And aside from that, half of the money you already got in cash by randomly finding in a suitcase inside your bedroom one day. So, the promise of doubling that money and alarming the fact that mysterious client easily broke into your house are big motivators to actually go through with this odd job. Whoever your client is, they know where you live. Once you arrive, you notice the job is at a rundown looking hotel in the middle of nowhere. Very reassuring. Also, there is no signal on your phone, even more reassuring. In front of the hotel, you find a box with your name on it. You open it and find a walkie-talkie and a small tablet. You also find the second half of the money. Oh my God, I could repay all of my debt with this. You take the money and count it, as it feels so incredibly good to have this much cash in your hands. Hello, dear business partner. You have accepted the full sum of the money and are now obligated to carry out the job you have accepted. Hello? What's the job? Looks like you will be communicating through this walkie-talkie throughout your job. How weird. Your first task is to enter the hotel. Enter the rundown, shady-looking hotel in the middle of nowhere. Let's run away with the money. You get cold feet and turn around. You're rich now, and you don't want to risk being unable to spend it by dying during the shady job. Dearest business partner, please turn around and enter the hotel. Otherwise, you'll have to get eliminated for being the breach of the contract. Eliminated? You suddenly see a red dot on your body that moves up to your forehead. Are you gonna get shot? Go back and enter the rundown, shady-looking hotel in the middle of nowhere. That's probably just a laser pointer. You continue running away no matter they actually have a gun. It's probably a laser pointer or something to trick you. You can't fool me. Business partner number 835 is in breach of contract for refusing to complete the task assigned to them. Business partner number 835 will be executed. A solitary crack echoes through the air as the bullet buries itself through your skull from a clean headshot. Your death is fast and painless. You die thinking you're rich and will live in debt-free, fulfilling life. Headshot ending. Get rich and die trying. Alright, let's enter. You enter the rundown, shady-looking hotel in the middle of nowhere. As soon as you enter, the door behind you locks itself shut. Hey! You find yourself standing in the corridor with 5 doors, 2 on each side, and a big fancy-looking entrance at the far end. Probably leads to the rest of the hotel. Thank you for completing your first task. You have already survived longer than 3/4 of our business partners before you. 3/4? Your chances of survival did not look good for this job. What have you gotten yourself into? Welcome to our hotel. Before you proceed, allow me to warn you. regarding the special conditions of your next task. You will not be working with humans, but with monsters. Therefore, caution is advised. Is this a joke? The large door at the end is locked. You will not be able to enter, as you are not a guest at this hotel. The 4 rooms in the corridor are currently occupied by guests and are accessible to you. However, we need them vacant for reasons not disclosed. The reasons are unimportant to you and are not needed to complete your tasks. You will be acting as the mediator and persuade the monsters to leave their rooms, which they currently refuse to do so. Pause. Are you actually monsters? What does that even mean? Are we talking like figuratively or like actually monsters? Upon successfully convincing a monster to vacate their room, you will gain access to their information sheet on the tablet provided to you. But wouldn't it be more helpful to have their information sheet before I try to persuade them? Especially if they're actual monsters. Correct. However, the entertainment value increases in correlation with the difficulty and challenges encountered during your job. And who's getting entertained by me struggling to get these monsters out of their hotel rooms? Don't you want me to finish the job as fast as possible? Come on, give me their information, please. No. Best of luck with the completion of your tasks. Goodbye. Wait! Hey, hello? No more answers from the walkie-talkie. You're on your own now. So, there's supposed to be monsters in these hotel rooms. You still don't know exactly the walkie-talkie meant by monsters. The front door is barricaded, and the windows are too. And the big door at the end is locked too. It won't budge. And even if you did try and run away, who knows what they'll do to you? They know who you are, where you live, and what you don't seem to be their first business partner either. And they seem to be watching your every move. From where? You don't know. I guess I'll try to finish this fast, and preferably not die in the process. Which hotel room should you check out first? Let's try 1. This door looks like it's been repaired over and over again, but it looks quite sturdy regardless. There have been many modifications made to make it more secure. Enter Red Room 1. Let's enter. You enter room 001. As soon as you enter, the door behind you locks. Hey! Looks like you won't get to leave until you vacate the room. You look around in confusion. There are printouts, notes, and pictures scattered all over the rooms and walls. It looks unsettling, but you don't see any guests yet, or monsters, or whatever you're supposed to find here. Hello? Ugh. Not even 5 seconds in and you suddenly get knocked down and fall to the floor. Everything goes black. Are you getting murdered already? You didn't even manage to survive 10 minutes. This sucks. But, to your surprise, you start coming to your senses again after some time. You wake up still in the same spot you got knocked out at. Looks like you're still alive at least. Ugh. Your head hurts. Ugh. You're finally awake. My superstar. Huh? An intimidating man is towering over you, staring you down. He must be at least 2 meters tall, and looks like he'd slam you against the wall with a single slap. Ow. He looks scary, but aside from his monstrous height, he doesn't look that much like an actual monster. You try to discern what his face looks like to see if it looks human, but you can barely make out anything with how well it's concealed by his outfit. I'm so glad we finally get to meet. Huh? You know me? I do. My life is meaningless without you. Who is he? But I don't know you. Are you the one that knocked me out? Yes, I am. Sorry about that. I only noticed who you were after I knocked you out. I'm used to a certain pest always trying to break into my room, so I just automatically attacked. You laugh with him nervously, hoping he won't attack you again. He stares at you, seemingly mesmerized. Do you actually know me? Of course I do. I'm your biggest fan. I have a fan? Yes, me. He pulls out crinkled printouts of pages from a blog. But not just from any blog, from your blog. He's talking about my old Tumblr blog. Why does he have them printed out? And it's in his pocket. Your writing is so amazing. It's like you're speaking straight to my soul. It spoke to me in a way no other story has. It touched something deep inside me. I'm not sure what it is, but there's something about your writing that resonates with me on a level that I cannot explain. He's brimming with excitement, staring at you without blinking and never breaking eye contact. Wow, thank you. You're creeped out? Maybe you remember me. I used to comment under your posts all the time. I used to go by NoxAx404. That was you? You remember me? He leans in closer and his breathing grows more labored. Well, of course you remember me, but it still gives me a rush hearing you say that. I mean, you were the only person that really commented or interacted on my blog. The comments were really long and unhinged and always seemed like it was a troll trying to mess with me or something. I gotta say though, I was very surprised after commenting so often and putting all my thoughts and emotions into them. I was waiting for the day you'd respond, proving to me that you did indeed see me at least, acknowledging my existence. But you didn't. Instead, you did something really shitty. It felt like my world was falling apart. Huh? What did I do? You blocked me. Oh. Right. I couldn't eat, I couldn't sleep, I couldn't think straight anymore. I thought about killing myself every day. Isn't that an excessively extreme reaction? But then, after months of wasting away, getting closer and closer to the darkness inside me, with no return, I realized I could just make a new account. That's true. But you kept blocking them, so I stopped commenting and just started lurking. But then you did the most shitty thing ever. Oh, what's that? You stopped writing? You stopped updating your blog? Well, I mean, it was mostly to kill time, like a hobby. A hobby? You really are amazing. You're so talented that you have the power to change my entire worldview. With things you wrote as a hobby, whenever I read through your stories, I felt like the happiest and most stimulated person in the world. He seems to get even more excited. It makes you concerned. That's why when you stopped writing, it broke my heart into 463,828,007 pieces. Oh, why do you have that axe? I just get so worked up whenever I talk about you or your stories. Holding my axe seems to calm me down. Help. I can't live without your stories. I can't live without my superstar. Why did you stop? What happened? Why did my superstar leave me? Why? Why? I didn't. Anyways, after going back to being miserable and started printing out all of your stories and posts and always had them with me, I also hung them up everywhere and wrote out my favorite sentence of yours. As you can see, do you like it? You start looking closer at the papers and scribbles all over his room and walls. All of his printouts from your old Tumblr blog or quotes from it he wrote on the walls himself. He really is your biggest fan. Your only fan too, as far as you're concerned. You can't bring yourself to be happy about it though. Wait, pause. Sorry. I started rambling. I'm just really excited right now. What is it, my superstar? How did you know I'm the author of the blog? I never posted any pictures or personal information of myself on my Tumblr blog. I know everything. I know what you look like, where you live, where you worked at, why you got fired, all of your social media accounts and emails, passwords, and security questions and their answers, your medical history, your bank information. As he continued talking about how intensely he's been cyber stalking you glance around the room nervously. It's not only your blog that's everywhere, but also bits and pieces of really private informations or pictures of you. Now you're really starting to panic. I can't leave this place, this hotel. None of us can. So I had to use nothing but my computer and this hotel's shitty internet connection to find all that out. But it made me feel closer to you, closer to my superstar. It helped me fill that void you left when you stopped updating your blog. I'm sorry about that. Oh, it's okay. I know how life can get in the way of humans' artistic pursuits. Although I did have so much information and dirt on you, I could have ruined your life in seconds. I didn't, of course. I was only sometimes tempted during my very, very dark moments, but I didn't because what kind of fan would I have been if I let my own bitterness outweigh the love and admiration I have of you? So don't worry about it. He stares at you, gripping his axe tightly to calm himself down. You need to finish your job and get out of here fast. I'm here for a specific reason, actually. Oh, I know. You're supposed to make me leave my room. You're not the first one, you know. You're lucky I noticed you're my superstar before I really went down to business. I've been itching to use my axe, but I can also be a gentleman with self-control if I need to be. That's hard to believe. So, why don't you want to leave your room? Why should I? Because then you're closer to finishing your job and can leave this godforsaken hotel. Because you want to finish your job, obviously. Well, you'd be the first one to do so if you do succeed. Oh no, what happens to the others, the business partners before me? It depends on who they started with. Should I show you what I did to the last person trying to make me leave my room? Sure thing, my superstar. Follow me. You reluctantly follow him to the door secured by numerous locks and take some time until he gets it open. The room exudes a bone-chilling atmosphere. It looks and smells like death. I like to keep my dirty hobbies and passions in a separate room. Keeps the rest of my apartment clean. Anyways, first, I knock them in the head with the back of my axe, just like I did with you. Then I throw them into this room and lock the door. And then what? Then I kill them with my axe. Oh, and that's what I expected, I guess. I'm a simple man. I don't need to turn my passion into some overcomplicated bullshit, like some other annoying jackasses. I see. Focus on the job. You have to get out of here as soon as possible. So, are these jackasses the reasons you don't want to leave your room? Yes, part of it. It's okay. I feel judged. How about you talk it out with them? My superstar and my therapist. Well, I'll be your therapist if you really need it, and if it makes him leave his room. You'd like to be something else, though. Something more. More. You don't want him to finish that sentence. More like a platonic friend. I got friend zoned. I mean, oh, don't worry. I'm fine, I swear. Just ignore your fight or flight reactions and focus on the job. Okay, so about leaving your room. You need more to go on. What exactly are you, human? No, I'm a monster. Didn't the walkie-talkie tell you? Yes, but what kind of monster? I only know what I've found out myself. I'm stronger than any human. I axe and any weapon they attack me with. One of them shot me once, blew half my brain out, but I was fine the next day and it didn't even hurt. Just felt like a bit dizzy and disoriented for a few seconds. I don't starve either, but I can eat if I want to. Some food is pretty tasty, although I hate the whole going to the toilet thing afterwards. What else? I love axing things so fucking much. That might just be a personality trait. I guess you might be a zombie? Maybe. Or a ghost with a body? Could be. Or just immortal. Until now, nothing has been able to kill me, so I believe that until I'm proven wrong. Because I really don't know why they want us out of our room so badly. At least I don't know the real reason, but I do know that it must be something I won't agree with. Why is that? Because I never agreed with their choices. Who's they? Told you, my superstar. I don't know. We're out of the loop about almost anything in here. And that's why I refuse to do anything they ask me to. There must be a reason they don't tell us anything, and I don't like that. Besides, I'm happy with staying in my room. I never really have a reason to leave, and since people keep getting sent to this hotel to make us get out of our rooms, there's always new skills like an axe and break. Who's paying me for this job? Are they the same person that owns this hotel? Either way, they must be rich to be able to give me so much cash. I don't know, and I don't care. I've been in this shitty hotel for as long as I can remember, but once I found your blog, I didn't have any interest besides axing people and you anyways. You've never been outside this hotel? No, I can't leave the building. None of us can. Really? Have you ever tried? Only once, but the others tried many, many times. It's like there's an invisible wall around us in the hotel that prevents us from leaving. What the hell? How weird. Do you remember how you got here? No. Do you know how long you've been living here? No. He doesn't seem interested in how or why he got here. Then do you know the reason why the walkie-talkie voice wants the rooms vacant? No. Well, we did get a reason, but I don't buy it one fucking bit. Something about our rooms getting renovated or clean, as if they were so pushy about it. And once they even started sending humans in here to make us leave, it was obvious something was up. So now, none of us want to leave our rooms. Or at least that's mostly the reason I don't. You wonder why they send people like you in here to get them out of their rooms. Whoever is behind all this seems quite powerful after all. Why do they need random nobodies like you? Maybe it has something to do with the entertainment value the walkie-talkie mentioned in the beginning. That thought scares you. Are you being set up to fail after all? According to your biggest fan, you'll be the first one to actually finish this job. If you do manage to do that. You say you don't care, but aren't you at least a tiny bit curious about why you're here, how you got here, or even just who and what exactly you are? No. Oh. Well then, aren't you angry that you can't leave this hotel? You say you like it here, but it's still pretty rude to not even give the option to leave, right? Yeah, it's pretty annoying to think about how the walkie-talkie voice seems to have so much control over me and other monsters. There might be a way to retaliate, but I doubt you'll find anything if I stay in my room. Yeah. So, you're leaving the room? No. You groan in annoyance. Is that the best you can do? I'm never gonna leave my room at this point. Guess you'll have to stay trapped in here with me, your biggest fan forever. You don't want that. You'd like to get out of here at some point, though. I bet I can change your mind, my superstar. No thanks. Can you leave your room? Please, please, please? No. Please? No. Please, please, please? No. Please, please, please? No. Please, 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 please? No. You won't give up. What? Really? You'd start writing again? Yes. Wow. But don't stop, okay? If I get to read your stories again for the first time and then you stop writing again, I don't think I'll be able to handle that. So don't ever stop writing again or I'll have to punish you. I don't want to. I swear I don't. But I'll have to. Shaking with... You don't really know what he's feeling at this moment. Punish me? Of course, because you'll be ruining my life the second time. Didn't do it on purpose the first time, so that's why I'm not bitter. I'm not, I swear. But you do know how much your writing means to me now. You know you're my superstar, so there absolutely has to be consequences. This is risky, but you also can't seem to leave this hotel. For now, you'll just play along and finish your job and exit this godforsaken hotel. Okay, sure. So you promise to keep writing? Yes. Excellent. Do you want to know what would happen if you said no? No. Okay. I'd also like another small favor from you, my superstar. Can you write your stories here in my room on my typewriter? I got it because I knew one day I'd get to meet you, and I've always dreamt of having you write here in my room on an old typewriter because they look cool to me. And you're cool to me too. The coolest. You're my superstar after all. And wouldn't that be the perfect cool combo? I can't get any cooler than that, right? The fucking coolest combo of all time. And also, can you not publish your stories from now on? Can you leave them here in my room so only I can read it? I'm the only person who's truly able to appreciate and cherish your stories. No one else understands them the way I do. Also, I know there's a bunch of weirdos on the internet, so I'd like to make sure the creeps read your stories and then get obsessed with you and start stalking and finding out everything about you. Make their whole purpose in life about you. Thank you so much. You'd have no idea how much this means to me. I am really your biggest fan, you know? Do you know that? Do you know that you mean more to me than my own life? Yes, I do. I know it. He grins widely. Also, oh no. Also, can you stay here until you finish your first story? I promise I'll leave the room once you finish your first story. I want to watch you write, watch you create what gives my life purpose. Because if you leave before writing the story, you'll definitely report me to the police first. And then I'd go to jail, and in jail I wouldn't get to read your stories anymore. Or at least it would be harder to get to read them. Also, they wouldn't let me print out your stories and personal information and place them all over my cell. How else am I supposed to look at them whenever I want to? That would make me sad. But wait. How would they even put me in prison if I can't leave my hotel? Maybe they'll turn the hotel into a prison then. Well, either way, same outcome. It would complicate things, and I hate when things get complicated. You don't really know what to say, so you just let him talk until he's done. Also, I know I might seem kind of scary to you since I'm unstable and homicidal and have killed literally every other human that came into my room except for you. But I just get a little too passionate sometimes. And I have myself under control like half of the time though. That's a lot. If I didn't then. Trust me, I'm holding back a lot right now. A lot. Why? Because I don't want you to hate me. If my superstar hates me, I would die. I don't know. I certainly wouldn't be able to live. But you don't hate me, right? You're just scared and fear. I can work with that. You'll see who I really am with time. Fear can be temporary, but hate lingers. You don't hate me, right? Right? I'm just scared. Yes, you're just scared. I can tell. Oh, sorry. I'll calm down. But, like I said, fear is fine. I'm glad you don't hate me. I would hate for my superstar to hate me. Their biggest fan. I would go insane. Anyways, on to more important things. I'll prepare the typewriter and desk. My desk is too messy for you right now. He throws the stuff clogging his desk to the side and makes room for you. I'm so glad you agreed to write again. I'm so glad. I'm so happy. I'm gonna die of happiness. Don't worry, I'm not actually gonna die because I'd go to hell and you'd go to heaven, so I'll never see you again. I hate thinking about death. I just hate thinking about death. I'll just never die. Dying is embarrassing. Anyways, make sure the story is long and don't stop until you're done writing. You always wrote the stories in one sitting. That's why they're so amazing. You have so much creative stamina. That's because they were never longer than 2 pages. And yet, they had so much substance. You truly are amazing. You truly are my superstar. You wrote your stories between work breaks, whenever you were bored. They never meant anything. Also, don't forget to make me the main character again, because that story is where I'm the main character. We're always my favorite. What's he talking about? Does he actually think I wrote my stories about him? Remember, the love interest in your stories always had a name similar to Noxas 404, which was Nick. That's the same starting letter, and always 4 letters, which referred to 404. You weren't subtle at all. And it means a lot to me that you put your biggest fan in your stories. He's completely delusional. And you even put me as a love interest. Anyways, right. Okay. I'll shut up now and just watch you. Watch you write. Watch you. You'll write a story with 3 pages about whatever bullshit comes to your mind at that moment. That's how you always wrote your stories. You understand me. We have a connection, a bond that no one else has. You understand my obsession and my love. Didn't he say he'll shut up? I don't want to lose that. I'm nothing without you. So even when you finish one story, start another and another and another and then another. And also make me the hero again and the love interest, of course. Also put yourself in the story and then make me propose to you and say yes and then... Got it. Excellent. Okay, I'll shut up for real now. He stares at you while you write, unblinking. When you think about it, you've never seen him blink a single time until now. I have to tell you something. God damn it. Something that might surprise you. Oh, what is it? This might come as a shock to you, but I'm in love with you. No shit. You open your mouth and let out a fake gasp. Yes, I love you, and I can't live without you. You're my soulmate. We are meant to find each other. So yes, I love you. You might say I'm obsessed with you, which is definitely true, but I love and obsession are 2 sides of the same coin. Or something. You don't know what to say. You just sit there awkwardly. It's okay. You don't need to say anything. Just keep on writing. Don't need much from you except to know that I'm the most important thing in your life. And you already showed me that through your actions. I did? Yes. By putting me in your stories. Indirectly. Mentioning me in your social media posts. Eating at places and watching movies that almost fit my taste. Even now, that outfit you're wearing, it's exactly the sort of outfit I would love. That can't be a coincidence. What a flattering thing to do, to wear that specific outfit because you knew I'm your biggest fan, would like it so much. I'll continue writing now. Yes, continue. That outfit suits you well. Sorry, I'll shut up now. You continue writing, anxiously trying to get this story done as soon as possible. Also, what is it? Can you just use Nick again for the name of the love interest? And no, I'm supposed to be Nick. Anyways, also, make him mysterious and tall and handsome like me, and then the main character, you, has to fall in love with me for no reason at all. Also, it has to be long and dramatic story, not short like usual. I've been missing your stories for so long. A story of 2 pages just won't cut it, got it? Yes. Excellent. Thank you so much. He continues to stare at you like an unhinged maniac, intensifying your discomfort with each passing minute. Also, can you write the entire story in a single long sitting and then I'll read it as soon as possible without you proofreading it or anything, because I want the raw version. It's for my mental health and can make it extra long. I need it to be long as possible. At least 100 pages long. I would like to be able to live inside it. Can you please do that for my superstar? 100 pages? Yes, at least. It's for my mental health. I am unwell. I know this might come to a shock to you, since I seem like such a mysterious and handsome gentleman, but I am actually a bit unstable. Yes, I'm so shocked. I need the story. The story will make or break me. It will save me or destroy me. The only thing keeping me away from snapping completely is your writing. So I need you to try your hardest, okay? I mean, you wouldn't want to send me over the edge, right? Let's settle on 10 pages isn't enough. I need at least 100, but ideally 10,000. But you can start with 100 for now because I'm a gentleman. I need it. I need to live. I need to live inside your story for as long as possible. Please. It's only 100 pages. Is that really too much to ask for? Yes. But 10 pages is just a few minutes of reading. You can't keep me from going insane with just a few minutes of your story. 100 pages? Please. 100 pages minimum, please. I need it. I need to know I'm being pushy. But I really, 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 really need it. You've deprived me of your stories for so long. And I'm not bitter about it at all. I swear. But I'm so close to the edge. Please. Fix me, my superstar. Fix me with your stories. You can fix me, right? It's not over for me, right? I felt like your stories almost fixed me, and I'm sure they would have. If only you didn't stop writing. Please. Please. I can't. I've never written that much before, and in one sitting, I can't. Maybe I can wait for... You have to. He grabs you by the collar. You don't get to give me hope, make me believe you can save me, make me believe you can fix me, only to disappear at the last moment. It's not fair. Let me go. You try to punch and scratch at him in a panic, but he easily counters you. Even when you do hit him, it doesn't seem to bother him at all. Your writing means more to me than my life. But even so, I think I've been a bit too polite to you so far. You're my superstar, my reason for living, no doubt about that. But you're only human at the end of the day, and humans can be a real bitch sometimes. So, what I'm gonna do is treat you like a bitch whenever you're acting like a bitch. And guess what? Right now, you're acting like a fucking bitch. From now on, you'll write however many pages I want, and you will write exactly what I tell you to write. Is that clear? My superstar? Say please. Please? Fuck you. You spit in his face. I'm so in love with you. Please fix me. Please. Hell no. You're broken beyond repair, asshole. You're just saying that to get under my skin. You are. The rage and adrenaline you're feeling right now make you want to hurt him so badly. You're unfixable. The only thing that can fix you is a miracle. And like you said, I'm just a normal human who can't do miracles. Now let me go. You fucking bitch. He grabs you by the throat. Fuck you. Even if I could fix you, I wouldn't want to. If anything, I'd want to break you even more. If that's even possible, you asshole. Break me even more? Yeah. Not if I break you first. You want to scream, but your voice fails you. The only thing coming out, pity gurgling sounds. It hurts. I love you. I'm so sorry. I can't help myself. He's crying. I know. I know you're right. It can't be fixed. But you made it possible for me to at least pretend there was hope for me, and at some point I started to believe in myself, that maybe I could be fixed. You hear sobbing. Your body, limp and mangled, falls onto the floor. He broke you. You're broken beyond repair now, just like him. Ending. Two broken people. Alright, I'll do it. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much. I knew you would do this for me. For your biggest fan, I'm so happy. So happy. You turn to the typewriter and ignore his creepy staring and labored breathing. The stories he's obsessed with are nothing but random nonsense he came up with on the fly. Whenever you're bored, it's clear he's delusional. You figured he'll just eat up whatever you write, so you come up with something you can easily write 100 pages of in one sitting. One day, I was waiting for the bus, got thirsty, but my horror, I forgot my water at home. Oh no, but then a mysterious and handsome man named Nick sensed my thirst and needed to quench it and offered me his water bottle. We fell in love once the bus arrived. Nick went on one knee and proposed to me. I screamed in shock and joy. My scream went like this. Ah! You continue pressing a button repeatedly, doing this for a long time until you manage to fill out 100 pages. 99 of it are filled with just a scream of shock and joy. You get up from the desk. Fingers hurt. I'm done. He immediately snatches the 100 pages from your hand and gazes, turning deranged and intense as he reads over them. You seem completely immersed as he reads. You feel nervous and highly doubting that one of your stupid stories will actually fix him, or whatever his delusions tell him it's gonna happen. And then, how he reacts. What will he do? And so fucking beautiful. Thank God. I'm glad. It's your best piece of art yet. I'm speechless. Words can't possibly describe what I'm feeling, what the story means to me. You're so fixed now. So, you're fixed now? Or whatever it is you wanted? No. But don't worry, it's okay. This already felt so amazing. And even though I'm still not fixed, you've given me new hope for the future again. As expected from my superstar. Yay! So like, you'll leave your room now, right? Will I? Come on, we made a deal. Yes, we did. I'm just fucking with you. I'll see you outside. You really are? My superstar. You did it. You persuaded your biggest fan to leave his room. Red room 001, persuasion successful. You may now leave the red room. Please proceed with your job until all 4 rooms are vacant. New information sheet unlocked. Press escape and go to the gallery to view it. Okay, let's save. Alright, so now let's go to the blue room. The clown. Coming soon. Still in development. Okay. Yellow room. The angel. Coming soon. Still in development. Purple room. The knight.